to, and I know a lot, to Cleveland. It was not LeBron, LeBron's decision to go to Philadelphia. So this past May of 2025, if you guys remember, I was on a well-known podcast, and I want to announce that I will be on a major podcast tonight. Okay, so I want to keep that close to the vest because the bishop has a lot of enemies right now because of the LeBron James situation. But I was invited by a major Hollywood A-lister to talk about the conspiracy surrounding one LeBron James. Once the interview is over tonight, and then we will have our staff to disseminate tonight's interview. Josh Harris, the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, is in the Epstein files. A family member of Josh Harris by marriage, Tony Ressler, he is also in the Epstein files. Both Josh Harris and Tony Ressler, who are co-founders of the Apollo Global Management, who had close ties to Jeff Epstein in the Epstein Foundation. Tony Ressler, who owns the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA, is also in the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Epstein files. Tony Ressler, Epstein files, including the former CEO of the Apollo Global Management Equity Firm, Leon Black, is in the Epstein files. You know, Apostle Jody, I know when I am making these demons mad, it tells me that I hit a nerve. And so for the past week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, we've been exposing the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy and the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Mike Gansey, the president of basketball operations for the 76ers, including Bob Myers, who is the president of the Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment Group, that's owned by Josh Harris in the Epstein files, that's owned by David Blitz in the Epstein files. Again, I'm not saying that these men were on Epstein Island, but their names is in the Epstein files. So Josh Harris, Mike Gansey, Bob Myers were pressured by the league office in New York City by one Adam Silver to sign LeBron James. Oh, thank you, Sir Charles. They were pressured. LeBron James did not want to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Omega, what's the deal? My bad, I ain't see your comment. There's some shit on my screen, man. Y'all hit that like button. Sub up to the channel, man. The hell is he looking at? Y'all sub up, man.
6.5 years ago, on the 25th of January, 2020, the night before the assassination of Kobe Bean Bryant, LeBron James.
Joey, what's the deal? He said, what the F is Satan doing at the Lakers game? Nah, for real, hey. They need to check on homie, man. Why he looking like that? He said LeBron scared of that guy. That might be the stop, for real, man.
formerly of the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers did not want anything to do with LeBron James. Of course, that's another topic for another day. So LeBron James passed Kobe for third place on the all-time NBA scoring list.
Motor City, what's the deal? LeBron scared of that guy. He said, LOL, if that's not Satan, that's Freddy Krueger. Damn it. That's a sketchy looking ass dude, man. King Arthur, what's the deal? He say, Jabron Lames. What's up with everybody,
On
man?
that court, it was formerly called Wells Fargo Center. Okay. Now the 76ers changed that name from Wells Fargo Center to the Xfinity Center. And I'll talk about those two corporations more in detail on tomorrow.
He want to retire, but shit, I don't know, man. Then he came back. He said he just wanted to live. Then he came back and did the other tweet where he said he just want to. He still want to sacrifice, and he still want to. Man, I think LeBron's scared. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all hit that like button, man. Am I right or am I right? He did. First he said he just want to live. Then he came back and said, man, he still want to sacrifice. Yeah, man. He said, I still want to sacrifice. It's not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Chauncey, what's the deal? Sports highlight, what's the deal? What's up with everybody, man? Y'all pop out in the chat, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, man, that's LeBron. Remember when he cut whatchamacallit her? Y'all hit that like button. Sub up to the channel.
Let's get into the theories about Kobe's. So the first one that I found was that Kobe was over a lawsuit involving Black Mamba. So Mamba mentality, he had Black Mamba nickname since he started in the NBA.
Thank y'all for being here. It does mean a lot. This video, just, I don't know, just I guess the date that made me want to do this video. And just make the naysayers mad. But we're going to review and react to just a few clips about LeBron Kobe. Yep, we're at it again. Period. Now, we're going to react and review to a few clips. And I got a woman in here so she can make it real for the women also. And I like to try to find that balance. I don't care if it's the hue of a person's skin or whichever M or F they rock with. Y'all know what I'm saying, male, female, whatever. You got to be real funny the way you speak on this platform nowadays. But anyways, let me stop yapping. We're just going to review and react. If you're here, let me know you're here. Let's get to the content.
At this point, the world is just a stage and we are sitting in the audience, because you cannot tell me that LeBron James signing to the Philadelphia 76ers is not giving ritualistic, sacrificial energy, okay?
What's up with everybody, man? He said LeBron is going to retire and start playing old man golf. That's the same thing whatchamacallit did in Space Jam. He trying to follow Jordan. He trying to follow Jordan footsteps, but I don't think they're gonna let him go play golf like that. 6'1", what's the deal? Yeah, man, I think golf is out of the picture on this one, man. I could be wrong though, looking ass. Y'all sub up to the channel, man. What's up with everybody? Pop out in the chat. Who we got?
Ritualistic, sacrificial energy, okay? Now, I could be over exaggerating, but give me 1 second because, baby, I'm about to cook. So, you're telling me that Kobe Bryant, all right, was born in Philadelphia. He also wore the number 8 as well as 24, okay? On the 24th day of July, LeBron decides to sign with Philadelphia, okay, for $8 million in his 24th season. All right. Not only that, it took him 24 days to make this decision. When he has Kobe up in points, it was with 7 minutes and 24 seconds in a game. Now, y'all can say what y'all want, but me personally, I do not believe in coincidences, all right? Here's another thing. When Kobe made his tweet about his decision, he did not have to put in there, I still want to sacrifice, right? I still want to work.
For
I
real.
still want to grind. Y'all, they be putting
He
this.
said, I still want to grind. I still want to sacrifice. That's what he had lost me at. I was like, oh, yeah, LeBron, he gearing up. That's why I named the live like I did. LeBron's gearing up for another ritual. He say, my first time catching your chat. What up? 6'1", you ain't been on here before? I thought you been on here, bro. What's the deal? What's up with everybody, man? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And yeah, LeBron, he lost me on that one. He said, I still want to sacrifice. Man, get your goof ass.
Still want to sacrifice, right? I still want to work. I still want to grind. Y'all, they be putting this stuff right in our face and we just sit up there and act like we don't see it. I could be the craziest cuckoo girl on the internet right now, but trust me and believe me when I tell you, baby, I'm on to something. Just watch, sit back and wait and see, because I don't think that the Kobe... I'm going to go ahead and end this live.
Now, as we know, 824, that's Kobe's little thing. And there was a lot of people talking about 824. They were talking about Kobe and LeBron, too. Did LeBron release those shoes on 824? I'm not sure if he did, but he had a Kobe LeBron collab.
Ed, what's the deal? He said, old news, we already knew LeBron hates real blacks in Philadelphia. He'd rather hang with rich tiny hats. Nah, for real. You know LeBron ain't. Man, LeBron trying to go ahead and get somebody out the way. He ain't trying to take the fall, man. Then y'all say he a crybaby. I don't really know. Everybody say he a crybaby, so I know he ain't ready to take the fall in the industry. Man. That's why he ain't show up to
Not sure if he did, but he had a...
That's why he ain't show up to that game with Trump.
I could be the craziest cuckoo girl on the internet right now, but trust me and believe me when I tell you, baby, I'm on to something. Just watch, sit back and wait and see, because I don't think that the Kobe... I'm going to go ahead and end this live.
Now, as we know, 824, that's Kobe's little thing. And there was a lot of people talking about 824. They were talking about Kobe and LeBron, too. Did LeBron release those shoes on 824? I'm not sure if he did, but he had a Kobe LeBron collab. Interesting. Yeah, but I wanted to put that woman in there off the strength that there are women in my comments arguing with me over LeBron, Kobe, and what really went on and things like that. And I'm like, look, bro, you see the numbers.
He said no black smoke with helicopter crash for Kobe, not possible, huh? Nah, for real, something fishy going on. I think they going underground. Ain't no way. Y'all hit that like button, man. Sub up to the channel.
So I felt that it was imperative to include a woman in there. Let's get to the next clip.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I know a lot of people are making these videos about LeBron and the Illuminati and all that shit. And, like, I ain't even gonna hold you, yo. A lot of these videos kind of making sense, cause
man, Kobe was 41. Kyle Busch was 41. And guess how old LeBron is? Y'all type how old LeBron is in the chat. Man, they loading up for another Sacra looking ass. LeBron. Y'all let me know how old LeBron is down in the chat, man. We need to know. How old is LeBron? Somebody let me know down in the chat. 33? 36?
The fact that Kobe and his daughter pretty much the same weekend LeBron passed him in scoring was like, come on, yo, what the is that? Like, the timing was just a little bit too much. And then now him going to Philly, and Joe Bryant used to be 23 on Philly, and I don't know, man. It's conspiracy theorists are usually right about these things, and I'm a roll with them. And like LeBron is still my favorite basketball player, but I always try to address this shit. Like, I don't know these niggas. I don't know what they be doing outside of the court. I don't know them. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just really good at basketball, and I respect his basketball talents. I don't know these niggas. So any off the court shit that he might got going on, I don't know. I have to separate myself from it. Like, if he isn't any fuck shit, I would hope not, because that's my goat. But damn, yo. The evidence is piling up. But I definitely, he's still my goat. But, shit, if anything happens, I don't know him.
Cash application modules of existing
He said he's still
incumbents
my goat. I
are
don't
really,
know him.
really
Look at
subpar.
that.
They're
He
able
ain't trying to take the power for that.
And then also was another questionable thing. He said, "I still want to sacrifice him." I was just like, "Huh? What the fuck are you trying to say? Who are you trying? What? Who? What? Where? When? What?"
Nah, for real, this a regular LeBron fan saying this shit.
I still want to sacrifice him. I was just like, "Huh? Anything happens? I don't know him." And then then also was another questionable thing. He said, "I still want to sacrifice him." I was just like, "Huh? What the fuck are you trying to say? Who are you trying? What? Who? What? Where? When? What the fuck is the sacrifice got to do with anything? I still want to sacrifice, nigga. Who? Kobe was enough. The children were enough. The parents were enough. Who? What? Why? Why do you still want to sacrifice?
Nah, for real, that boy LeBron say he going back in. He need a round two. Man, y'all gotta watch LeBron, man. That boy say he still want to sacrifice. He say y'all still mad? LOL. Please grow up. This man is 41. Man, he's 41, just like you know who. Kobe Bryant and Kyle Busch. 41. They favorite age. Man, y'all better keep y'all eyes on LeBron. I ain't even laughing right now. You see me laughing?
Crack dog. Go to your room. Go.
My bad, y'all. Let me get this video back up. Make sure y'all sub up to the channel too, man. Fuck happened?
Parents were enough. Why? Why do you still want to sacrifice? That was just a questionable word choice there, bro. Questionable.
Now, that person said something very interesting. And it was the part when they said, we don't know what these people do on and off the court. We see the rituals placed right in our faces. We see it. Throwing baby powder up in the air. I don't know what, I don't know if it's baby powder or chalk or what, but he's throwing it in the air, smacking teammates on the chest and throwing up these finger signs and all this stuff. And he does it every game. That's what makes it a ritual. That's what they do in our faces. We don't know how far they go off the court and off camera. And I say that to say this. I'm sure nobody would have ever thought that the rapping camel would be forehead to forehead, pineal to pineal, with this woman, Brahma, or whatever her last name was, spirit cooking. Come on, man. He was Chef Boyardee in there spirit cooking. Let me shut up. Let's get to the next clip. Now, the way bro breaks this stuff down, y'all, OMG, check this out.
These witches and these wizards and shit, they is on y'all head and y'all just don't give a. I'm definitely being shadow banned because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's confirmed. All right. So the other day I'm thinking about the whole 7-11-21 thing about the ritual, the 7-11-21 ritual, and the way they like to play with those numbers, right? So once again, you have 7, 11, and 21. The difference between 7 and 11 is 4. The difference between 11 and 21 is 10. Okay? Once again, the most famous example, this is why you have 4 downs to get 10 yards. Okay? This is why you, anyway, so, and I was thinking about how the ritual is perpetuated in sports and literally everything, right? It's literally our society is being run by witches and wizards, right? And mages and warlocks and people who believe in the occult and do occult rituals and all kinds of shit, right? That's all your politicians are, I'm sure they're doing rituals, in these public buildings, in these government buildings. I'm sure of it. Anyway, so I was thinking about it in sports, right? And I thought about how people thought LeBron James would come along and break all Michael Jordan's records and win so many titles and whatnot. And when you think about it, he did break a lot of records, right? But I looked up, just off the top of my head, I was like, I asked Siri, I said, how many NBA Finals appearances did LeBron James have? And she comes right at her mouth with, he had 10 NBA Finals appearances with 4 wins. So now we know why he only got the 4 wins, right? So, they let him get the accolades, the money. Do you think he gives if he only got 4 rings when he knows the big picture? So he gets the accolades, he gets the money, he gets the fame, all right, the notoriety and all that comes with it, but you only get 4 rings. But, okay, that's the 4 and the 10 with LeBron James. He wore number 23, same as Michael Jordan and some other people, right? You know the significance of the 23. Okay, he wore 23 and number 6, right? So 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, and also 6, if you take 7 times 2 times 3, that's 42. 42 is 6. 7 times 2 times 3 is the same as 7, 11, and 21. Okay, numerological principles, okay, occult timing. Take Kobe Bryant, for instance. He wore for his career jersey number 24 and jersey number 8. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8. I know that's not lost on you. If you take the physical fractal that we talk about when I go live, if you go 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, 5, look at the sequence. 1, then 2, 4, that's his jersey number, and also 8. Okay? Numerological principles, occult timing, spiritual understanding, all in your sports and everything. Okay? Now look, if you take 24, 24 is 6. If you put that next to jersey number 8, you get 68. Move over to Michael Jordan, who wore 23 and 45 for his career. If you add 20...
The messenger, what's the deal? Freddie. What's up with your boy Ed, Steven? What's up with everybody, man? What the hell is shit? Fuck my video up. My bad, y'all. This shit fucked my shit up.
One would think Zara Larson doesn't have to think about money.
No.
But we found out she's pretty thrifty.
Thanks.
When it's hot.
23 and 45 for his career. If you add 23 and 45, you get 68. Are things starting to come clear for you now? I'm not going to go through the whole Michael Jordan shit. That's a proven ritual. Okay? Kobe got 5 rings. Okay, so 23, all right, the number 23, 2 and 3 is 5, okay? I showed you where LeBron James 4 comes from, and various other rituals, like Tom Brady winning 7 rings and wearing number 12, and I need to check out how many seasons he played, and all that. But you are under a spell. I know you're tired of hearing it, but it is what it is. This is why you watch television programs. Even on your phone, you're watching a program. All right? You are being programmed day in and day out, and you don't even know it, to the point that, like, you have no idea. You have no idea the amount of persuasion that you are being subjected to daily. So much so that not second nature. It is you. You are the system. The system is in you. Okay, you have been infected. Okay, you have been spiritually compromised. Okay, everybody here that's under the spell, you are in spiritual confinement. Okay, your power is being sucked from you.
We're gonna end it right there. Shout out to bro. That was a deep clip. The way he broke those numbers down was wild.
So we go from the Wells Fargo Center. Now, the Wells Fargo Banking Corporation is also in the Epstein files. And the Xfinity Mobile Corporation is in the Epstein files. Again, don't give us a strike, YouTube. Don't take us down. I'm not saying that these men, women, entities had anything to do with Epstein Island. LeBron James is a member of the Black Skulls and Bones, the Boule Secret Society. So the Boule Secret Society, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this again. The Boule Secret Society.
Tired, what's the deal? Y'all see LeBron? What I do? What's the photo?
Represents the black equivalent of Yale University Skulls and Bones. So we're going to tie this into tomorrow's lecture. And so he's part of the LA, that's right. Now, Mark Walter, to my understanding, is under investigation by the federal government. I don't know why, but I'm going to reveal more tomorrow. But the reason why LeBron James is going after Mark Walter, who is the new owner of the Lakers, because Mark Walter did not.
10-17, what's the deal? Tired. I see you, fam. The messenger. Ready.
Want LeBron James back. So, Clutch Sports, that I call the clown show, Starsky, LeBron, Clutch Sports, Rich Paul. They have been lying to us for the past 45 days, telling the world that they decided to leave the Los Angeles Lakers. That's a lie. The Los Angeles Lakers did not want LeBron James. So LeBron James, Rich Paul were begging NBA teams to sign LeBron. LeBron wanted to go back to Cleveland. But the system, his handlers said no. 50 Cent is going to expose LeBron James as well. So tomorrow night, the Bishop is going to continue the Epstein series. And I got black folk upset with me, Pastor LeBron. I don't care. Someone has to answer for the death of Kobe Bryant. Do you understand? So when LeBron passed Kobe 6.5 years ago, thank you, Pastor Nice, that ended the reign of Kobe Bryant, and that began the reign of LeBron James. Now LeBron James is going to play a 24th season, signed an $8 million contract. Why are those two numbers so critically important? The number 8, which is a number of a new beginning, even in the Luciferic Illuminati world.
I told you.
The number 24 is also a Luciferic Illuminati number of one completing a full circle of life. LeBron will be sacrificed so that the league may raise Luka Doncic. Let me say this again. Kobe dies, LeBron rises. What happened to Kobe is going to happen to LeBron. I don't want him to die. I don't understand why people think Bishop wants him to die. And it's mostly these Negroes on Instagram. My staff was telling me in a Zoom call meeting earlier today, they were laughing. If LeBron James was anything but black folk, do you understand? But I don't care. I'm not here to appease black people. I'm here to expose the truth. Had LeBron went back to Cleveland, someone in the family would have been sacrificed. Since he's gone to Philly, his life hangs in the balance. Again, I don't want him to die. But when a man like LeBron James makes a deal with Satan, the system has now knocked on LeBron's door and they've come to collect. Remember Michael Jordan? I want to let you guys go. You see, thank you, Pastor Random. Satan's coming. You guys remember that, and I'm going to let you guys go. This movie came out some years ago called Brothers. Mark Wahlberg, love Mark Wahlberg, and Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard said, when someone knocks on your door long enough, you keep knocking on the devil's door, someone's going to answer. LeBron was groomed all of his life. If you go back to the death of Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Don't give us straight, you two, don't take us down. LeBron James did the opposite. Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Kobe Bryant was not willing to bend over. Kobe Bryant did not want to pimp out his daughters. The morning of Kobe Bryant's death, he went to a Catholic mass. LeBron James 2 days ago went to a Catholic mass. To my understanding, he's never been to a Catholic church in his life. The same system, the way that Kobe went out, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's ritual. It's a ritualistic design. Ain't no party like a dirty party. That's a black cherry. And that's exactly what LeBron said. 2 years ago, LeBron took a leave of absence from the Lakers because of this Diddy mess. Diddy transferred to the FBI thousands of tapes, video and audio tapes of senators, congressmen, billionaires, multi-millionaires, millionaires, actors, actresses, including one LeBron James. Okay. The 76ers did not want him, but they were forced by Adam Silver and by the league to sign him. LeBron did not want to go to the 76ers, but he was told to sign with the 76ers. Why? It's all scripted. It began in Philly 6.5 years ago. It's going to end in Philly this coming season. All of the billionaires surrounding the 76ers, they are in the Epstein files. I don't care who gets upset with me. My assignment is to expose the system for what it is. Nasty James. Okay? So Josh Harris, owner of the 76ers, Epstein files. LeBron James is in the Epstein files. The late Kobe Bryant is in the Epstein files. I'm not saying these individuals did anything wrong, but they're in the Epstein files. Josh Harris, Tony Ressler owns the Atlanta Hawks in the NBA. Josh Harris and Tony Ressler are co-founders of the Apollo Global Management equity firm, who was heavily connected to Jeffrey Epstein and to the Epstein Foundation. So we're going to continue the Epstein series on tomorrow, but I'm going to expose LeBron James. You see, he was given a choice. Now people said, stop badgering LeBron. Now they're saying, oh, Bishop is being paid off by the Illuminati. Stop, okay? I'm paid, stop. You think I would be breathing and living and breathing if I was in the Illuminati and exposing what I know? Jay-Z is going down. Beyonce, she's going down. Black Hollywood is going down, ladies and gentlemen. Every single individual who had anything to do with the deaths of Aaliyah and Left Eye coming up to Kobe Bryant, and especially Kobe Bryant, any entity, any man, woman, corporation, foundation, banking institution, shadow government, anyone that had anything to do with the assassination of Kobe Bryant, they're going down, ladies and gentlemen. President Trump is not playing. Do you understand? If there's any profanity, block them. They're all sellouts, Pastor LeBron. And they want to get upset with me. I don't care what names they call me. I don't care what they say about me. My job, my assignment is to expose it for what it is. Rich Paul is in trouble, okay? And anyone that is supporting Clutch Sports and anyone supporting LeBron James, you're nothing but fools. Oh, I'm so glad that you brought him up. James Goldstein. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to expose, God willing, on tomorrow, the background of...
What's up with everybody, man? Y'all chilling? Hit that like button. Sorry, what's the deal? King Blue, what's the deal? Milk. He said, dude, what the F are you yapping about?
Under James Goldstein, who has attended over 5,000 NBA games. Kobe Bryant, when he was alive, did not want anything to do with James Goldsmith or Goldstein. He did not want anything to do with James Goldstein. That's Kobe Bryant. And neither did the Lakers want anything to do. I mean, the Lakers, the players, because Kobe did not trust James Goldstein. I'm going to announce to you tomorrow how Goldstein got his money and his connection to Jeffrey Epstein. The National Basketball Association is nothing but a plantation. That's all it is. With the owners owning the lives, the real estate, in the souls of these black men, white men. The NFL is a plantation. The NBA is a plantation. The National Hockey League is a plantation. Major League Baseball, it's all plantational, multi-millionaire players. James Goldstein is a walking demon. And James Goldstein allowed LeBron James, let me go slow with this. James Goldstein, I'm going to expose him tomorrow. He allowed LeBron James to use his home to film that Hollywood movie that LeBron was in. What was the name of that Hollywood movie that LeBron was in, that Michael Jordan was first in? And this is what LeBalco does. He copies. He copies off of Michael Jordan. He copied Space Jam. Is it Space Jam? Thank you, Pastor Willa. LeBron James is a fraud, okay? LeBron James wants to be like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant so bad. Let's make Space Jam. So listen, LeBron James will never be on the level of Michael Jordan, and LeBron James will never be on the level of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was warned to stay away from LeBron James. Let me say this again. Kobe Bryant was warned to stay away from LeBron James because LeBron James is not your friend. LeBron James knew that Kobe was going to die the night before when LeBron was in Philadelphia. Now LeBron must fulfill the script. This is LeBron's last dance. This is LeBron's last decision. His time is up. Come closer. LeBron James, your time is up. The jig is over. The masquerade is coming off. He's in his last days, Apostle Rick. At his house. I said it was a house party. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't know that, Pastor Bernard. You see, the truth is coming out. And these black folk on Instagram, you never talk about white people. I talk about everyone. Can you be a billionaire? Okay, absolutely. But you have to do it God's way. You have to do it the way that Christ ordained. Not by bending over, not by getting on one's knees. Don't give a straight YouTube, don't take his down, okay? He never, thank you. About his family. LeBron James cares about LeBron James.
Gonna go down there and get on his ass.
And his connection to James Goldstein. James Goldstein, when LeBron James was in high school, was grooming LeBron James then. What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? It's over for him. I don't care if he plays 10 more years. When he retires, he has to give a sacrifice. And the only one that can get LeBron James out of this mess is Christ himself. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the home of the Boule Secret Society called Sigma Pi Phi. LeBron James is finished. So I want to bring clarification because LeBron James was forced to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers. Because LeBron James really wanted to go back home to Cleveland, but Adam Silver, Josh Harris, Tony Ressler said no. Because all of them are blackmailing each other because of this Epstein mess. And LeBron James has that Boule Secret Society logo tattooed on his chest. You are right, Pastor Darius. And LeBron James got paid $100 million to have his back blown out by Diddy. Don't give us straight, YouTube, don't take us down. He's scared to retire. And you know why? Because he knows it's over. Okay? And that's a great question, lover. I'm going to bring this out tomorrow, absolutely. Now, Clutch Sports is in contact with Vanessa Bryant, has been for the past 3 years. Okay, out these demons. And Rich Paul has been lying the whole career. You know what, Rich Paul? Who went to school with LeBron? Rich Paul was selling programs at Cleveland Cavalier games. That's how LeBron James, who knew Rich Paul, but got to know Rich Paul. Rich Paul is where he's at because of LeBron James. Rich Paul used to sell programs at Cleveland Cavalier games. That is it, Flystone. You see, Diddy told everything. That's why Diddy's getting out. Diddy made a deal with President Trump. Diddy's getting out. And so guess who else is getting out? Suge Knight. All of this mess. Pac, Biggie, Left Eye, Kobe, Whitney, Clyde Davis, all of that is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to expose the entire system tomorrow. Listen, I am a healthy man. I'm not going to commit suicide. Let me let you know this now. God is my protector. I'm going to bring the entire global sports and entertainment tower down. And it's going to be prolific. Thank you guys for including Drake too. All of this stuff is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of the end for the Luciferic system. The Tower of Babel is coming down again. Every pedophile will be exposed tomorrow night. Every raper will be exposed tomorrow night. Every groomer will be exposed tomorrow night. And who was behind the assassination of Kobe Bean Bryant? Kobe Bryant's father was liquidated as well. I'll share that with you tomorrow. Now, I find it interesting. People want to come after me on TikTok or Instagram. Oh, Bishop is a conspiracy theorist. And they're saying the same thing. But they want to call me, you know why? It's jealousy. It's envy. Did you see that, niece? Niece, you are 100% right, but we can't cuss here in the chat room. But you're right, niece. 1,000% right. Holding hands with a Kabbalist. Oh, look, I'm glad that you brought him out. I'm going to expose that as well. A Kabbalist. Nolan Wells. I'm going to bring that out tomorrow too. Did you see Benjamin Crump? Benjamin Crump is a boule. These race pimps. You got Benjamin Crump, Reverend Al, Vitamin B Deficient Sharpton, the late Jesse Jackson. They're all race pimps. Even Louis Farrakhan. Did you know Louis Farrakhan is a member of the Boule Secret Society?
Yep.
Louis Farrakhan, Michael Eric Dyson, they're all Boule. Bishop, how was Farrakhan a member of the Boule Secret Society? Because Farrakhan, back in February of 2019, became an honorary member of Omega Psi Phi. Look it up. The brothers from Omega Psi Phi came to his home in Chicago and draped him in
A purple robe.
a purple robe. So Farrakhan is a 33rd degree Prince Hall Mason. Farrakhan is Omega Psi Phi, which is under the umbrella of the Boule Secret Society. I don't believe it. I don't care. It's online. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not hiding this anymore. Bishop has been saying these things for a long time. Thank you, Pastor Organized Chaos, for a long time. And people, the same people who are after me are the same people who have been plagiarizing my work, beginning with Kobe Bryant's assassination in the Boule Secret Society, but people see through it. Sharpton has been lying all of his life. Remember the Tawana Brawley case? A mess, lying. Benjamin Crump doesn't care about the family of Brother Nolan Wells. He doesn't, it's all about money. The other day, bless his heart, Benjamin Crump was reading the medical report of the young man's autopsy. Benjamin Crump should have gotten a doctor to read the medical report because Benjamin Crump, so embarrassing, could not pronounce the words. A lawyer can't read. Thank you, Pastor Weller. A lawyer, it was embarrassing. He should have got a doctor, okay? Or someone's with the knowledge of, surgery and autopsy reports, and someone from the coroner's department. But it's embarrassing, ladies and gentlemen. All of these folk are bought and paid for. So, tomorrow, should I start early tomorrow? Or should I just start 8 a.m. East Coast time, 5 o'clock my time? This is early for a lot. I think I'll start at 5 because a lot of our moderators are at work and, 8 o'clock. Thank you, church. I'm definitely going to do that. So there may be some classes that we may start early like this. And I think what we're going to do, Pastor Rita, we're going to be starting teachings on our website. And I can say things on our website that I can't say here, okay? Oh, Pastor Rod, God is good all the time, but capitalize God, capital G, capital O, capital D. Because when you type God in small letters, you're not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're talking about a demon. So, but God knows your heart, but yet correct that. Capital G, capital, there you go, Pastor Rock, capital G-O-D. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear tomorrow who was behind the deaths of not just Kobe Bryant and Left Eye and every rapper, but Whitney Houston, Sam Cooke, the same system who took out Black artists and rappers, including Nipsey Hussle, Chadwick Boseman, and Kobe Bryant, are the same ones who are waiting for LeBron James to retire. I'm going to let you guys go, ladies and gentlemen. I will be in a major podcast tonight. But tomorrow night, I'll see you guys. Thank you, Apostle Lane. Great to see you. Dr. C. Oh, yes. Let me write that down. Thank you. They took out Dr. Sibby as well. And I think his family took over his business and they made a mess out of it. They took out Dr. Sibby. They took him out. Same people. What is the sister's name, the R&B singer? They said she had committed suicide back in the 90s or the early 2000s. She was a soulful ballad singer. What's her name? Phyllis Hyman. Thank you, Pastor Wayne. Clay David.
Said August, the month of rituals. Nah, for real. Tell me about it.
And the mudslide in Nepal and China.
Oh yeah, I was seeing it. That was the biggest wave I ever seen.
What the?
Never seen no Chinese wave like that.
That was sudden. That was horrible.
Y'all hit that like button, man. One, what's the deal? King. He said you realize all the elites are laughing. What the fuck they laughing at? They been exposed. Ain't shit to laugh about. What they laughing at? They've been exposed. The fact that they were busted. Look at that. Politically, what's the deal, man? Let me know what they laughing at, bro. He said, who has been exposed? Who you think? I'll say their name. I don't want YouTube to give me a strike or take me down. Who y'all think been exposed, man? Somebody give me a cool answer down in the chat for politically incorrect. Somebody, one of my loyal viewers answer for me, bro. He said that's a convenient excuse. I don't got no excuse, bro. Have I gave any of y'all excuses since I got on live? No, I haven't gave nobody an excuse. I gave y'all all pure facts. Y'all hit that like button. Get y'all vote. We almost at 75 votes. 66 votes. Everybody get y'all votes in, man. Let me know if I need to make the polls bigger. He said, this shit's so big. Nah, for real. Then they got a bunch of minions helping them. Even though they ain't getting nothing out of the deal. He said, this is spiritual war, brother. Nah, for real. You know it is. It's a daily struggle. That's how you know it's a spiritual warfare. Because you're struggling on the daily looking at us. Let me get this video back up, man.
Even snuffed her.
Songs for the testimony you're about to give in this section shall be
Damn
the
it.
truth, the whole
They
truth,
done took
and
me
nothing
to the
but the truth.
Tupac case.
Phyllis Hyman, think you pass away. Clay Davis snuffed her out. Clyde Davis, who's burning in hell. Don't give us straight. YouTube don't take his day.
That boy Bishop
Okay.
say,
People are begging me to go back home with 10 for a hat. Hey, all he has to do is reach out. You know what? And let me confess something. Dr. Kalitu. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes. I'm technically booked 2 years in advance, ladies and gentlemen, until September 15th, 2028.
but so he booked up for 2 years.
I get my staff here, our small ministry here, we get calls and mostly emails from people from the radio industry, podcasters all over the world. Okay? Eminem not real, he's a clone. Okay? Angie Stone, They took, you see, because Angie's don't want it, the masters to her music.
So with everybody, man. Y'all go follow my TikTok channel, man. Chappie, what's the deal? Political. Talking about I've been exposed. Yeah, right, brother. One, what's the deal? King. Benjamin. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Only people that got exposed was LeBron James looking ass.
And yes, Kobe Bryant scored 81 points in his 666 game. That's it. Passing the back. Oh, you guys are on it. Always.
Okay.
Dr. Khalid Muhammad, I were exposed in 66 game. That's on it. The masters to her music.
Said what?
And yes, Kobe Bryant scored 81 points in his 666 game. That's it.
Yeah.
Passing the back. Oh, you guys are on it, as always. Dr. Khalid Muhammad, I were exposed who took him out as well. Now, somebody said, what does this have to do with LeBron? Because it's through the Boule Sicker Society.
Y'all hit that like button, man. And LeBron, he a Boule. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be a Boule, like I told y'all the last time, until you're a Prince Hall Freemason. You gotta be a Prince Hall Freemason first. You gotta be a be a PH first. Y'all drop them likes and get y'all votes in, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. And yeah, man. This some of the symbolism right here. You know what I'm saying? They throw it up to let you know that they down with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of the symbols right here. Just to let you know they down with the you know what. That's tight right there. I like that. He said, why we the only ones that gotta sell ourselves? Nah, it's plenty of that. It don't matter what color you use. There's a lot of different colors, celebrities that done sold out. So it don't matter if you white, black, Mexican, whatever. I caught the very end of the live. Who is the man that was speaking? Oh, Bishop. You want me to put Bishop back on? That's Bishop Gators. Go look up Bishop Gators in the Global Spiritual Revolution Media. The beginning of the end. Oh, look, LeBron James looking ass. Yeah, LeBron took the oath, though. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Bishop Gators, he gonna give you his opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give y'all my opinion, too. Did LeBron take the oath? I think so. You know what I'm saying? And this you know, he did the ritual on Kai Cenat, because the cutting is viewed as a highly potent symbolic ritual. You know what I'm saying? That's why Beyonce cut what's his name, her the camel's hair. You know what I'm saying? That's why she cut his hair. Because the cutting is viewed as a highly potent symbolic ritual. So yeah, man, they doing all the rituals they can to survive. It's not gonna work though. Because we rebuke this stuff, man. Everybody hit that like button. Sub up to the channel. And yeah, man. Same thing whatchamacallit did. LeBron. LeBron and Casanat. Yep, pretty much. Yep. Probably so. No. I think it's the other way around. Cause see, LeBron on the chopping block right now. So I think Beyonce might be on the chopping block. Cause remember, LeBron cut Casanat's hair, and look where LeBron at on the fucking chopping block. And she cut his hair, so look where she may be at on the fucking chopping block. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They might have switched it up though. You know they switch up. They be switching up their rituals and stuff. He said now Kai going crazy. For real. That boy said he was going to take a break, and then he went and hung out with Will Smith and them. That's not no damn break. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you ask me, LeBron took the oath for sure. Let me get Bishop Gators back up on there. Cause he gonna give y'all the he say, but I hear they don't just switch cash shit. I wouldn't put it past I wouldn't put it past nothing. Jason, what's the deal? Yeah, them people crazy to the motherfucker, man. I wouldn't put nothing past them folks. You see how fucking crazy this dude look, man? I would not put nothing past dude. Yeah, he holding his mouth open and shit.
And let me tell you something about these Negroes, the Boule, secret society. They are worse than any Klansman. They are worse than KKK, and they are worse than any white skinhead because we know better. Philip Anthony Mitchell pierced earrings, okay? He's in the system too. I'm going to expose him tomorrow. See, I have the testicular fortitude the size of 50 Mount Rushmores.
Shaq took the oath too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? See him? See him? See how he was playing around? Look, Shaq is a former NBA champion, MVP, philanthropist, and a Prince Hall Freemason. He's a PH. You know what I'm saying? Went and looked it up. Y'all don't even gotta do no research. Look, they go to pH is right there. You want to be a PH? Let them know. Looking ass. It ain't say where they was founded at. They said founded by Prince Hall in September. And then it just went on. I need to go look into it. It just be lying, man. You say you sold out. Look, there goes some Prince Halls right there. See, they wearing the apron, then they throwing up the pyramid. That's Egyptian stuff right there. That's why they wear the apron. And that's why they always doing the pyramid stuff. Uh-oh, we got another video uploaded. Look at Shaq. He said the new K Hart movie on Netflix, 72 Hours, gives a majorly Gia and Trapping Diddy vibes. You know it did. Kevin Hart ain't been the same since he had to wear the dress. Since they put him in the dress. Yeah, Kevin Hart ain't been the same since they put him in the dress. You know what I'm saying? And he had to take the oath. See, they used Shaq to replace whatchamacallit, Sinbad. Remember when they used him to go back and make that movie Kazam? They changed it from Shazam to Kazam and used this big ass as the replacement and gave Sinbad the boot and then gave Shaq the replacement role. Then he came back and made that other movie where he was playing a RoboCop, Steel, or whatever this name of this shit is, where he was busting crime and shit. Yeah, Shaq Ben took the oath, man. He's a replacement of industry do boy. And then he tried to go back and act like he was all sad for Kobe. Shaq is a real custer, man. I ain't gonna lie. And he been in the industry. Remember he was on The Wash when he hopped out and when that dude took that change out of his sister's car, and then he came back and he knocked him out. He was like, "You stole that change out of my sister's car." Knocked dude ass across the car wash. Yeah, man, Shaq Ben took the oath. He was in Good Burger. Remember he was in Good Burger? So he a Hollywood actor. And he's a PH. You know what I'm saying? A Prince Hall. Look, it said right there. Former NBA champion and a Prince Hall, you know what. And I ain't talking about the movie Till looking ass. Shaq know what happened to Kobe, man. Buster. Look. Does that look like a face of somebody that doesn't know what happened to Kobe? I'll wait. Let me get my. Then he had a lot of ritualistic numbers too, throughout his career. He wore the number 33. He wore the number 36, 32, 34. All Shaq numbers was ritualistic numbers down there. He wore the number 13 for Team USA. That's super ritualistic. Then he wore it for USA in 1996. Straight ritual. See, look, I got the numbers already right there. Shaq wore the number 13 for the Team USA in 1996. Damn it if that ain't a ritual. And that's just on paper, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even looking at no thumbnails. You can look at his numbers until he took the O. Damn it, Shaq. What y'all think, man? Am I right or am I right? Look, this from Google shit. Let me see if I can get some more notable people for y'all, man. President George Washington, Harry Truman, Astronaut Buzz Aldrin, John Wayne. All these people is notable Freemasons. Richard Pryor. I already looked it up on Google for y'all. George Washington. Pretty sure y'all knew that though. Henry Ford, the founder of KFC, was a Freemason. J.C. Penney. Y'all shop at J.C. Penney? He's a Freemason. Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, Freemason. Sugar Ray Leonard, or Robinson, the boxer, Freemason. And yeah, look, Shaq right at the top. Mark Twain, Arthur. It's a lot of notable faces, man. They ain't fooling nobody. Look, this what kind type of meetings they be at. So yeah, man. All that trying to act like they uh not down with the stuff, that's out. Cause that's their biggest lie they gotta put up to act like they not down with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They gotta make you think they not down with the stuff. But they gotta show everybody else that they down with the stuff. So that's what kills them. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gotta show everybody. Cause see, for a lot of people, they wonder why they still show it if they trying to let everybody not know they down with the stuff. See, the thing is, they gotta show that they down with the stuff to everybody else that's in the club. So that's what gets them. Cause then everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. Well, not everybody, but people catch on. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And that's the whole key behind it. Of course, they're gonna be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? And deny it to the end. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all tapping in? Fragile, what's the deal? Jason, let's get up to 100 viewers, man, and 100 votes. They keeping me at 30 viewers right now. Fuck, we can't get past 30 viewers.
To say what needs to be said and done. Dr. Sigmund was locked up for 2 months before he died. And you know what, Pastor Bernard, you are 1,000,000% right, sir. They wanted to poison Dr. Sebi. He said, I would rather starve myself to death, okay? Dr. Ava Muhammad, I will reveal who took her out too. Bill Cosby is next because he's talking, okay? That's it. Love Professor Griff. So, Mount Rushmore ain't got nothing on you. Woo! Come on, woman of God. Oh, come on, Pastor Whitney. Mount Rushmore ain't got nothing on you, okay? Philip Anthony Mitchell, a former Muslim who turned down President Trump because Trump asked him just to come to D.C., to give a prayer over the nation during the 4th of July weekend. But he said, no, I'm going to expose him tomorrow because he's a part of the Boule Secret Society. He would deny it to his dying breath. But this preacher from Atlanta, he's a Bouleist. They are all on the take. They are a part of the Boule Secret Society, including Umar Johnson. I don't hate Dr. Umar Johnson. Where's the school, Umar? Where's the school, okay? You see, this is what really brings a righteous indignation. No weapon formed against this ministry shall prosper. Thank you, Pastor JC. No weapon. Thank you, Pastor Willa. So get ready. Get your popcorn. Get your bottled water, okay? And get ready. If you thought the Kobe Bryant series was mind-blowing, if you thought the Epstein series, which we will continue tomorrow night, was mind-blowing, and if you thought the Antarctica series, The Cell of the Fallen Angels, was mind-blowing, I'm going to reveal names, dates, links, times, institutions. No mediums or psychics. Thank you, Pastor Yah, because those individuals are nothing but witches and warlocks. Disney, Disney that owns ESPN, they're in bed with LeBron, and LeBron is in bed with them. You notice they don't like Kobe Bryant, ESPN, because Kobe Bryant would not kiss their behind. Tomorrow night is 8 o'clock on the East Coast. Is that too late, Pastor Rock? Or is that fine? They're all Frankus, Pastor Weller. They're all Frankus. That would be 5 o'clock West Coast time. Pastor Needs, 5 o'clock West Coast time, 8 o'clock East Coast time. Now,
Based on the Bible, what's the deal? Appreciate you for tapping in, family. You said exactly, Kobe Bryant was not a puppet for them. Becky, what's the deal? Name one NBA player for an edit. Who, me? Shit, I know a ton of NBA players. Where do we start? Stephen Curry. What's up with everybody, man? Y'all drop some NBA players in the chat, man. What's his name? Draymond Green. Shit, there's too many NBA players. I know a ton of them. I just can't name them off the top of my head. Ronnie James. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? I like that one player, Williamson. I think that's his name. Came out dunking real hard a couple of years back. You say Dwayne Wade, yep. What's up with everybody, man? He said, I'll tell you why he's the one who got everybody to sign those China deals that, yep, gotta have some slave labor.
I love this. I mean, there might be
really
some.
He was trying to
We're
get
thinking
over,
about
so it
adding a
backfired
third
anyway.
teaching class. Would you guys love that? My staff wants me to establish a third Global Master class, a day class. Oh, thank you, Apostle Lane. Thank you, Pastor DJ. 8 o'clock is fine. Thank you, Pastor Rita. So it's going to be 8 o'clock East Coast tomorrow night, 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. Great to see you, so pretty. God bless you, beautiful woman of God.
We're missionaries. We help people carry their burdens physically.
Let's get up to 100 votes. Everybody sub up to that channel, man.
Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints.
On orders from the governor of Utah, Governor Cox, there was a hole within the ground behind Charlie Kirk. There was a hole with steps where people can go down in it. Wow. That goes outside to the parking lot. But Virginia Tech didn't have anything like that. Virginia Tech, by law, by Virginia state law, you had to have police there. You got to have first responders. They set this up.
Same like the Kennedy situation.
Same thing, Kennedy.
Now, did you hear?
Which owned the Sikorsky 76B helicopter.
Got rid of everybody. He wanted to leave.
Yes.
And so when he said,
never was a part of the Boulay secret. You notice that I'm glad you brought that. Ever since Kobe's death, it's part of it, but a serpent on the third place, on the all-time third or fourth place. Again, LeBron James
getting programmed with this stuff.
Yes.
How do you?
And the rap
Based, what's the deal, man? He said, I want to say God bless to all of you guys, and I will be here tomorrow at 8. Appreciate you for tapping in, Based. Get you some rest, man. Stay safe out there, man. Fragile, what's the deal? Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Beckett, I see you. Y'all go check me out on TikTok too. Go follow my TikTok channel. Guala Bands TV. We going up.
Rapper, what's his name? Not Nas, but the rapper who calls himself Lucifer, but the rapper.
Oh, you talking about little Nas?
Little Nas.
And he was just got arrested walking down the street. He lost his mind walking in his underwear. You seen that on the news recently?
No.
He got arrested. He was walking down the street. He had lost his mind, kind of like Martin Lawrence. He was in his underwear, and he was. I can't remember what part of L.A., but they arrested him for exposure and something else. Yeah, just he's no longer relevant. They used him for what they want.
This is what they do. Okay? That's what I said, and I'll say this again. LeBron James' days are numbered. I don't want him to die. You got people that, the bishop wants him. I don't want him to die. But when you make a deal with the devil, when you make a deal. Now, with Bronny having his heart situation, that was a warning shot over the bow. It was a warning.
Yeah.
We could have killed him.
Yeah.
That's why LeBron, I'm going to say it to him again, LeBron, your days are numbered. You need Christ. Because Christ is the only person that can get you out of this mess, okay? The day before the assassination of Kobe Bryant, LeBron passed Kobe Bryant.
I remember that.
For, I believe, third or fourth place, the third place on the all-time scoring list, okay?
In Philadelphia.
Home of the Boule Secret Society, home of the Prince Masonic Order, and home of the AME Church. Listen, Jamal Brand. But the AME Church, we were told, was created by black folk. No, it was started with Rothschild money out of England. Whoever has the money, they're the creators. So on that, against the 76ers, the night before Kobe's assassination, LeBron knew what was going to happen, okay? On the court, if you go on YouTube and look up the first game, the night before Kobe's assassination, Philadelphia, there is a snake there, snake logo on the court of an all-time, a chopped up snake. Okay, that is a Boule. That's not just a Boule Secret Society logo of an impending death, but it's an Illuminati sign. Remember, don't tread on me. That's part of it. But a serpent on the court. Symbols would be their downfall.
That's right.
And so, the following day, they're back in L.A. and the press with the camera shows LeBron wiping his tears. He knew it was going to happen. Okay. His days are numbered. Your son.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Who we got? Let's get up to 100 viewers and 100 votes and 100 likes. Appreciate everybody for tapping in too, man.
Just a warning. We gave you what you wanted. You wanted to be the all-time scoring leader. We gave you that. We gave you millions. Now you're a multi-billionaire. We gave you everything. And now, legacy. There's power. It's time to pay the piper.
So while everybody's looking at the material, they don't know this is a spiritual game.
You see, they don't know. Oh my God. You see, you either pay on the front end or the back end.
And too, the night before he died, my wife and I went down to Paradise Cove to the restaurant there on PCH. I can't remember right now, but I've been there multiple times, and I felt the vibe in the air. And the next day when he died, it was almost like
Superman had died. You know, the
Yes.
vibe across the world because people were. And then right after that came COVID.
You notice that I'm glad you brought that. Ever since Kobe's death, there's been a cascade on a global scale of events. COVID, lockdowns, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, cities burning. The world has never been the same since the death of Kobe Bryant. I want to share this with your listeners. I have a book coming out in January of 2026 called Kobe Bryant, A Luciferian Project Completed, on the 26th of January. 2026 would be, I believe, the 6 to 7 year anniversary of Kobe's death. Kobe Bryant never was a part of the Boule Secret Society until he came back from that mess in Colorado. They couldn't control it. See, if they can't control you, they will set you up to be blackmailed. So Dr. Jerry Buss, God rest his soul, sent Kobe to Eagle, Colorado to get his knee worked on as if there's no knee doctors here in Los Angeles County.
Now, from what I heard, Kobe, after they traded Shaq, traded Nick, got rid of everybody, he wanted to leave.
Yes.
And so when he said,
No.
You, after I did all this,
All
you
this
want to
for you?
leave?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, go get your knee fixed first. So that was a cold move right there. I heard about that gangster move. Yeah.
Oh, you see, and people like Kobe did not have the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Thereby, they did not have discernment, you see. And so Kobe Bryant sent to Eagle, Colorado. Okay, Dr. Richard Stedman was Kobe's knee doctor. Dr. Richard Stedman was a member of Phi Beta Kappa, which is the educational in the legal arm of the deep state. Well, Kappa Beta Phi is the Wall Street faction. So Dr. Richard Stedman was Phi Beta Kappa. Told Kobe, listen, you don't need to stay near my office. You can go to Edwards, Colorado. That makes no sense. That's miles away. Setting him up to stay at the Cordelia Hotel that at the time was owned by the Prisker family out of Chicago. The Prisker family out of Chicago, where Jay Prisker is the governor of Illinois. I'm not blaming him. Jay Prisker was the former CEO of the Mormon Group, which owned the Sikorsky 76B helicopter that Kobe Bryant died on. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying, a year before Kobe's death, the Mormon Group sold it to the Island Holdings Group here in California, in the Los Angeles area, okay, in Van Nuys, California, which they had gone bankrupt, okay, for $515,000. They sold it, the Mormon Group, Jay Prisker, who was the CEO, he's now the governor of Illinois, sold it to the executive board of the Island Holdings Group out here in Los Angeles County. Why would the Island Holdings Group send their entire executive board to Chicago just to buy a plane? Kobe was already dead. So the Sikorsky 76B helicopter was not the helicopter that Kobe Bryant was supposed to fly in. His own helicopter, gifted to him by Nike, had technical difficulties, okay, with the engine. He was supposed to fly out of the John Wayne Airport. The same airport, if you remember a couple of months before, the executive board members, okay, of the W Hotel, not just out here in Los Angeles, who perished in a helicopter crash, okay? I'm trying to think, what does this group with the W Hotel have anything to do with Kobe Bryant, the W Hotel, okay? Because the executive members of the W Hotel, the same hotel, were Adam Schiff, who's the senator now, and his friend Ed Buck, who's serving a 30-year prison sentence, used to frequent men. So this is the reason why President Trump can pass his legislation, because he's got dirt on all of them. People say, oh, Trump's name's on the Epstein list. Trump never set foot on any of Epstein's jets and never set forth on St. James Island. They were friends for 11 years. But President Trump is in it because President Trump's name is on the list because he did business with Epstein. banking business had nothing to do with little girls. Then all of a sudden now, the Democratic Party, we need to see the Epstein. Well, why didn't Joe Biden, if President Trump was on those flight logs, why didn't Joe Biden expose it? Why didn't Barack Obama expose it? Because they're on it. And they know Trump is not on it. So, here comes right now Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk said no to the Zionists. You can't buy me. They took him out in broad daylight, just like JFK. In the JFK shooting, a CIA agent posing as Secret Service was on the passenger side, sitting in front of JFK, turns around.
This is a representative of the statues found.
And what the government did, they doctored that film to make it look like that the assassin sitting in front of Kennedy did not turn around. They made it look like it was Oswald, okay, from the book depository building. And what the government did, okay, let's put a tree in front of the corner of Houston and Elm. There was no tree there. A tree doesn't grow out of midair. So the government was exposed. Let's put a tree there because we don't want anyone to know that there was shoot. You see, we've been lied to now. Charlie Kirk. The Mossad, MI6. This was a military operation. Okay? They put up a young man's picture. BBC London did. Okay. They put a picture up because if you go back to July of this year, Tyler Robinson was arrested, okay, for drunk driving. So BBC out of London, some way, somehow, got his mugshot from the Salt Lake City, Utah Police Department, going back to July of this year, and put through AI technology, put a bulletproof vest on him to make it look like that the FBI caught him just recently. But the BBC in London put up this boy's face, biographical picture, his bio, 4.5 hours just after Charlie Kirk's assassination. But the FBI said they didn't catch him to another 29.5 hours, 33 hours. We're being lied to. And that is it of the immaculate deception of history. And I thank you, brother.
Man, Bishop, it was a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you. I'm glad we were able to connect and make the time. We're going to have all your social media connects in the description so people can reach out to you. And you guys, I hope you take notes. You're going to have to watch this one more than once. Big Herc 916, Bishop Larry Gatus.
What's up with everybody, man? I'm finna close the poll out. Anybody got any last minute votes on LeBron? That's LeBron sold out looking ass. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all make sure y'all sub up to the channel. Hit that like button. And get some last minute votes in, man. That's it. Y'all done voting? 73% say LeBron sold out. All right, y'all. It's final. We got 90 votes, and 73% said LeBron sold out, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. And y'all know who it is, man. It's your big boss, Squalla Band's back with another one. Y'all go check me out on TikTok too, man. I reached my follow limit for today, but shit, I'll follow y'all back on there too. As soon as I get a chance. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. And I'm going to keep y'all updated on LeBron. Mr. Boulay. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.